Hi, my name is Amelia Kimber, and this is my final presentation for my final project for the digital making and learning class. So the problem I was trying to tackle, I play a lot of D&D, and so you're rolling a lot of dice, and a lot of the time, sometimes the dice can go flying and go off the table, or you roll them and they kind of get stuck somewhere. So I wanted to keep dice contained and do an automatic roller. That would just be a lot easier and fun to play around with. So let me switch over views and I'll show you what I have. Okay, so this is the setup I have going here. So we have this like little plastic jar that screws off. And then attached to that, we have this little plastic and cardboard spinning plate that's attached to a DC motor that's inside of this. There's this bottom little container. And then over here, we have a red board from SparkFun with the breadboard and a couple little electronics. I had to use 3 resistors and a diode for the DC motor. So yeah, let me just show you how it works. So I have 1 input, and that is this push button, and 2 outputs, which is an LED light in here and a servo motor in here. So to do it, you press your dice on the center, and you put this down, and then you hit this push button, and it lights up and starts spinning. And once you let go, it stops spinning. Looks like we got a 12 on that roll. And then you let it go, and the dice can come out. Yeah. So some problems I had with this project originally, I actually had a different motor. I had a servo motor instead of a DC motor. But during user testing, while I was using that servo motor, I didn't realize it wasn't a continuous motor. So I was trying to spin it 360. It just wasn't going, and it ended up burning out the motor. It started smoking a little bit. So yeah, I had to then switch over to a DC motor, which I had to watch, but not too bad, still doable. Another problem I had is my button actually broke. I actually had one of the actual push buttons, but it broke like 5 minutes ago. So I just had to improvise with some copper tape and the wires, but it works just fine. A little finicky, but the motor still spins. The code was pretty simple for this. I just used the Arduino IDE, which was fairly simple. But yeah, that is my project. Hope you enjoyed.